Hi, welcome to Learn English Easily channel. You are with Ramya Suresh to learn new topic. Our next new topic is simple present tense. Today we are going to learn definition for simple present tense, its usage with its example and what are the keywords that we use in simple present tense. So before we are entering into the topic, don't forget to subscribe me and share to your friends. Let us learn what is simple present tense. We use simple present tense to express the action that is happening regularly. In for last video itself, I said that in tenses the verb plays main role. Here in simple present tense, the verb used to describe the action that is happening regularly by taking present form of the verb. And also we use simple present tense to describe the action that is going on or habitually performing action comes under simple present tense. Here are the few examples which we can use as simple present tense. That means the sentences for simple present tense. Rob wants to sing. Bill writes the letters. Peter loves to read books. So let us see the main verb. I just highlighted with maroon color. Wants, writes and loves. So in tenses, the main verb plays a role, important role, and that main verb changes its form by adding s or es with it in simple present tense. It changes its form as per the number of the subject. When the main verb is followed by a singular subject, it changes its form by adding s or es with it. Only the verb changes its form. We have to keep in mind that in simple present tense or in tense, only the verb changes its form. Here in simple present tense also, the verb changes its form by adding s or es to it. Let us learn what are the keywords that we use in simple present tense. Always, regularly, every day, normally, generally, usually, occasionally, sometimes, often, seldom, constantly, never, every week, every year, once a year, on a week, at times, at present, now and then, all time. So these are the words which express that the action is happening regularly. That means it used to express the repeated action. We learned that we use simple present tense. That means in simple present tense, the verb describe an action that happened regularly. So these are the keyword which helps the readers to know that action is happening regularly, and we use these kind of words only in simple present tense. Let us learn its usage. We use simple present tense to express the repeated action and the general truth. That means the things in general, the fixed arrangement, sometimes we call it as the future plan or scheduled event. And sequence of action, that means the action that we do continuously after we wake up from the bed or after we came from school or anything else that we do regularly in a sequence order. That means the content first and then and then. And then we use simple present tense to give instruction. That means in imperative sentence, and also we use simple present tense in proverb. Just check the proverb what you have known. In each and every proverb, we use the main verb only in present form. Let us learn the usage with its example in order to keep in mind. First, we are going to learn about we use simple present tense to express the habitual action or repeated action. So here I just highlighted the main verb with maroon color and the keywords with blue color. So those keywords helps us to understand that the sentence is in present form. So if we have, sometimes we have keywords, sometimes we don't have. So at that time, as per the sentence, as per the subject, we have to write the correct form of the verb. I drink tea every morning. It is a habit of me to have tea every morning. John visits his grandparents on weekends. So we all know that because of their job or anything else, they might be live alone their grandparents at their village. So at each and every weekend, a few of us used to visit our grandparents. So those kind of actions, in order to represent those kind of action, we can use simple present tense. So here, John used to visit his grandparents on every weekend. So on weekend, it is a keyword that the sentence is under simple present tense. My mom watches television regularly. It is the habit of my mom to watch television regularly. Balu drinks milk at night. Each and every night, the Balu has the habit of drinking milk before he goes to bed. So even now, your mother used to have your milk before you are going to bed, because we know that if we have milk before we are going to bed, it gives us a good sleep. So these are the habitual action. For representing the habitual action, we have to use only simple present verb. That means V1 form of the verb. Simply that we are going to use only V1 form of the verb. General truth. So we use simple present tense to express the general truth which is accepted by all people. We all know that water freezes. That means it converts into ice when the temperature is 0 degree. So water freezes at 0 degree. The earth revolves around the sun. The earth, not only the earth, all other planets used to revolve around the sun. So it is a general, universal truth. We all know that. Her mother is Peruvian. So his mother is a Peruvian. The Peruvian is nothing but the people who belong to the country Peru. The general truth is the cow gives milk. So we all know that cow gives us milk. The cat loves fish. Cat likes milk. So general truth. So all those things to express general truth, universal truth and fact, we use to say only in simple present form of the verb. Next, the scheduled action. That means the future planned action. Sometimes we used to say the timetabled action. All those things comes under simple present tense. See the first picture. So that means his mother is going to come his house tomorrow. Tomorrow is the keyword which used to explain the action that will happen in future. So that means the scheduled action is also going to happen in future, comes under simple present tense. It will happen, that is sure that his mother is coming to his home is the planned action. So she must come to his home. His mother arrives tomorrow. Just see the verb. We used only the V1 verb. That V1 verb change its form. That means by adding S or ES as per the subject. If you have a singular subject, the verb take its S or ES form. Our holiday starts on 26th March. From 26th March onwards, our holiday is going to begin. The plane, see the picture, the plane, it used to fly to London every morning. Each and every morning, we have a flight to fly for London. We have English on Tuesday and Friday. So here the English represent that English class, the timetabled action. So for example, take the timetable of your school. So each and every day you have every subject, that is a scheduled time for each subject. So those things comes under scheduled action. Sequence of action. What is sequence of action? The action that is going to happen first, then and after. So what I can do now, what I can do next. So those things, to represent those things, we have to use only present form of the verb. Let us see the example. First, I get up. That means first I wake up from my bed, then I brush my teeth and I have my bath and then I have breakfast. After taking my bath, I have my breakfast. So see the first picture. The boy woke up from his bed. So second, he brushed his tooth and then after brushed his tooth, he has his breakfast. Let us see the second example. In order to keep how to write the sequence of action in present form. So I am just giving one more example. After school, I switch on my computer, then I check my emails. After that, I play my favorite game. So first thing is, I came back my school. The first, after school, I switch on my computer. First, I switch on my computer. Then the second thing, I check my mail. After, I play. So in order to represent these things, we use simple present tense. And also we use simple present tense in proverb. While we are saying the proverb, all proverb has present form of the verb. All the glitters is not gold. Haste makes waste. So makes is. So these are the present verb. So while we are saying a proverb, we use to say only by using present form of the verb. So next one is we use simple present tense to give instruction. Simply the imperative sentence. All imperative we used to give a command or request anything else while we are saying imperative sentence we use v1 form of the verb, that means present form of the verb. So those things comes under simple present tense, that means giving instruction. Go in line. Think you are when you are in school, your teachers used to advise you to go in line, to keep quiet in the class, maintain silence in the library, to eat your vegetables. So these are the instructions. It may be given by your parents or by your teacher. So all those things comes under simple present tense. Just look at the verb. All we used all the verb only in present form while we are giving command or requesting anything else. Just check into that. We use only the present form of the verb. Let us see the example that the children are going in line. It is the a command or an instruction given by the teacher when you are in school. Next, see the picture with a neat handwriting. While you are writing your homework or fair work, your teacher and your parent advise you to write neatly. And few of us, even now, you used to hate to eat vegetables. So your parents instruct you to eat vegetables. So all those things, while we are framing an imperative sentence, we used to write only in simple present tense. I think you all have understood what is simple present tense. Before I end my video, I want you to brush up again. So simple present tense is nothing but here we use the verb, that means we use present verb to express the action that happens regularly. And we use simple present tense to express our habitual action or repeated action, and to say a proverb, to give instructions, and to give or write a sequence of actions, and to speak about the scheduled or future planned action. All for writing all those things we use simple present tense. So keep in mind that we use simple present tense while we are coming 90% of sentences we are using only in simple present tense while we are communicating with others. Thank you for watching my video. I think you all have understood what is simple present tense. If you have any doubts or queries, just share it in comments box. Thank you for watching.